Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today we are doing day 5 of the 12 cookies of Christmas. And today's cookie is fantastic. It comes to us from In Bloom Bakery. The author, Ginny, you gotta go check her website out, has tons of cookies to choose from. There were probably more cookies on that website I've never tried than cookies I've tried. Today we're gonna do Ginny's recipe, the cinnamon roll cookie. So if you're ready for this adventure, let's adventure together. Let's get started. And if you want this recipe, you can find the link on my website over to her website. It is though In Bloom Bakery, so you could just put that into your browser and you're good to go. So the first thing we're gonna wanna do is get our dry ingredients all mixed together. So in this bowl, I have all my flour, and we're gonna add all of the baking powder, baking soda, cream of tartar, and salt. And we're gonna use a little whisk and just whisk that all together, and then we're gonna set it aside. Next, we're gonna mix together the cinnamon sugar topping. So in this bowl, I have the sugar and the cinnamon, and we're just gonna bring together with that same whisk, and then we're gonna set that aside. Next, we're gonna make that cinnamon roll filling. Ooh, yum. So in this bowl, we're gonna put the smaller amount of butter. All right, and I'm just gonna start to whip this up with my hand beater here. And then I'm gonna add all of the brown sugar from this part of the recipe. And we're gonna add the pinch of salt and the rest of that cinnamon. All right. Oh yeah. So check out the consistency here. All right, now we're gonna take that filling and we're gonna take little teaspoons full of it. Actually, half a teaspoon is what the recipe says. Half a teaspoons, and put them in little balls on our baking sheet here. So we're just kind of putting a little bit down because we're gonna stick this in the freezer while we make the rest of the cookie dough. You know what, I feel like I wanna put this in a piping bag. Hold on. I think my little bowls will look much better from a piping bag perspective. It's probably not the way she intended, but I feel like it will be more uniform and I will like that way more. I don't know, maybe this is a good idea. Maybe it's not. Maybe you'll never see this in a video. Maybe I'll be like, that was a terrible idea and I'll make more. But I don't see how it could be a terrible idea. I feel like this is a good idea. All right, here we go. We're gonna pipe, how many cookies does this make? How many do I need? Makes 20 cookies. Okay, so I just need 20 balls. They look a little bit like piles of something else, but hey, into the freezer, they're gonna go. All right, and in this bowl, we are gonna do all the butter. All right, so let's cream this butter up. And then we will add our brown sugar and our white sugar. And again, we're gonna do this for 2 to 3 minutes or until light and fluffy. 3 minutes up, and boy, that is light and fluffy. Okay, now we're gonna add the egg yolks and our vanilla. All right, so now we're gonna combine the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients on low speed a little bit at a time. All right, looks great. Now we are gonna divide this up. She says, in the directions, she said to divide the dough so that you can mix all of the frozen bits in. The reason that she wants you to do that is because the dough itself doesn't come together kind of like a classic cookie dough. And if it's all squished together, you're just gonna squish all that filling all over the place. The other thing I realized is there's a reason she wanted only half a teaspoon little dollops, and I did all of them in 20, because they don't just go in the 20 cookies, they're gonna go in all the places. So, and we'll just cut them in kind of pieces and put them in there as quick as we can. And because they're butter, they froze very quickly. So we should be able to just, yep, that'll be fine. Learn from my mistake, don't do that. So we're just gonna drop them into 1/3 of the bowl on the side. All right, perfect. Okay, so she said just bring it together a little bit, so like 3 turns. So I am just going to kind of go like this, and so that's all we're gonna do. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. Now we're going to take our cinnamon sugar mixture. We're gonna put it on a plate, spread it out, and then using our 2 tablespoon scoop, we are going to scoop out some balls of cookies. We're going to roll them just a little bit, and we're gonna roll them in our cinnamon and sugar mixture, and then we're gonna put them right on our tray. These seem like real big cookies, but she said 2 tablespoon scoops, so that's what I'm doing. All right, and into the oven they're gonna go for 8 to 10 minutes. Good luck, guys. Holy smokes, you guys, look at those. Now they need to cool and we can make the frosting. Okay, by the time I cleaned everything up and got ready for the icing, the cookies were done. So they look bulbous in the middle, and I think that's because of the extra filling inside, but they're super cute looking. So we'll reserve judgment for the final taste. So into the mixing bowl, I'm gonna put my 2 ounces of cream cheese. I decided to use my stand mixer this time because smart, because it's cold cream cheese. So it's gonna take a second to come together. And we're gonna turn that to beat, and we will beat for 1 minute. All right, when the time is up, we are going to add our powdered sugar and our milk. And we're gonna mix that on low until it is nice and smooth. Meanwhile, get yourself a piping bag. All right, and while that's mixing, I'm just gonna move that off to the side, and let's get these off of the tray and onto our cooling rack. They're completely cooled. Some of them look better than the others. Like, I prefer the looks of the ones where the inside was on the top. So I'll remember that for next time if these are good cookies. They look fantastic though. They look pretty cute. And I'm gonna put this into a piping bag so that I can pipe it in swirls like cinnamon rolls. All right, and then we're just going to fold this back. Well, actually, I'll get all the air out first. Check out these beauties. All right, so what I'll do is I will just cut a little tiny hole. Cut smaller than you think you need. Trust me on this, because I feel as though oftentimes when I cut my hole, I cut it too big. So cut it smaller than you think. Okay, ready? Here we go. I'll do this one closest to me first. There we go. We'll start in the middle. Oh, that's a lot of icing. Maybe I should have done it even smaller. See, I need to take my own advice. I thought I was doing it smaller, but maybe it's fine. It's cream cheese icing, so it's half protein, right? Well, I mean, they look like swirly things. I don't know if they look like cinnamon rolls, but I mean, you get the idea. Okay, I still have the other pan to decorate, but you guys, look at these cuties. Now, because I kind of messed up on that one, that's the one I'm gonna try because I have literally never tried these cookies before. So here we go. Ooh. Okay. That's delicious. Let me show you in the close camera what I'm seeing here. Check out how thin that cookie is, but yet how soft it is. Let's break it in half. Oh my goodness. Do you see the line of cinnamon and sugar right there? Oh my goodness. This is a heavenly cookie. The crunchy edges and the soft and squishy inside. Oh my. This is really good. The only thing that I would suggest is maybe let your cream cheese come to room temperature before you beat it, because it was having a hard time being cold, coming together. But other than that, this is fantastic. This is really, really good. All right, you guys, well, if you enjoyed that video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I do videos several times a week, and I'm always looking for the next adventure. So if you got one for me, hold on to it until the new year, because right now we're doing the 12 cookies of Christmas. So if you have a cookie idea for me, that's what I want to hear. I'm doing cookies that I've never done before, thus this one. The reason behind this is because number one, I want to find some new cookies, and number two, it helps to broaden my skills for cookie making. So if you got one for me, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, you guys, I will see you on the next adventure. Bye.